Is my RC servo compatible with my receiver? Imagine you're putting together your RC car or drone and want everything to work smoothly. The last thing you want is to connect a servo that doesn't match your receiver. So how do you know if your servo is compatible? Let's break it down. Most modern RC servos use a 3-wire connector. One wire supplies positive voltage, usually between 4.8 and 6 volts. The second wire is ground, and the third is the signal wire. This signal wire carries a pulse width modulation signal from the receiver to tell the servo where to move. Because this standard connector is so common, servos from different brands like Futaba, Hitech, Junior, or FR Sky are generally interchangeable with most receivers. But you need to check a few things first. The connector must fit into your receiver's servo port. The wiring polarity is important. Usually the middle pin is positive voltage, with ground and signal on either side. If you connect it backwards, the servo might not work or could get damaged. Always verify the pin arrangement before plugging in. Voltage compatibility is another key point. Standard servos operate at 4.8 to 6 volts, supplied by your receiver's power system. Some servos are high voltage and can handle up to 8.4 volts. Make sure your power source matches the servo's voltage limits to avoid damage. The signal type is usually pulse width modulation, which most receivers output. Digital servos respond faster and more precisely but still use the same basic PWM signal, so they are compatible as well. When connecting, match the servo to the correct channel on your receiver. For example, a steering servo should go into the channel designated for steering. This ensures your controls work properly. Compatibility isn't just about the servo and receiver. Your transmitter and receiver must also be compatible, especially if they use specific protocols. For example, a Spectrum transmitter works best with a Spectrum receiver, but the servos themselves can be mixed and matched. Lastly, check the physical size and torque ratings of your servo. It needs to fit your model and provide enough power for your steering or control surfaces. In simple terms, if your servo has the right connector, matches the voltage, and fits the channel, it should work with your receiver. Always double-check wiring polarity and voltage ratings before connecting. If you're unsure, consult the servo's datasheet or the receiver's manual. Following these steps will help you avoid damage and ensure your RC setup runs smoothly. Remember, compatibility is mostly about matching connectors, voltage, and signals, so take a moment to verify each one before plugging in. That way, your servo will work perfectly with your receiver, giving you precise control every time.